you guys? It is Mary. Welcome back to my channel, you all. Today we are going to be doing another adventure of my life here in Tanzania. And today we are going to be talking about getting your hair braided in this beautiful country, you all. I have always been like someone who basically does my natural hair. I really don't put like weaves or wigs on my head or anything. I've never had a sew in. I usually stay with like my natural hair. Either I'll twist my natural hair or I will get braids in. That really has been the catalyst for me being able to get my hair so long. My hair is currently like, I want to say almost bottom length, or I want to say it's probably like to my mid back. That's how long my natural hair is, right? So the way I've been able to sustain that is really through protective styling and also just kind of washing my hair and keeping it really drenched in the oil as much as possible. So that has really helped me on my journey. I didn't become natural until maybe I was like 10 or 12 when a relaxer basically made me bald in the middle of my head. So ever since then, you know, my mom basically, she stopped doing the relaxing because she was a single mom. She didn't know how to, really didn't have time to take care of my hair. And I don't even think the natural hair movement even really started until like maybe Chris Rock did that movie Good Hair. Then it really took off. So that really has been like my journey with natural hair. But when I came to Tanzania, obviously the weather is so hot. Like we're like literally next to the equator. So if you know anything about that, you know that the sun is way more intense over here. And it's always hot, and I'm usually always at the beach because like I've never been to beaches this clean or this clear or anything before. So I really needed somebody who could really do my hair well without me really having to blow dry it or have somebody say, oh, you need to press it out or you need to, you know, straighten or whatever for me to come do your hair or whatever the case may be. So I was able to find somebody who really does hair very well. And I actually met this, I think her name is Maryam. Coincidence, we have the same name but it's spelled differently. Her name is the Christian spelling, mine is the Islamic spelling. So I met her through somebody. I went to the pharmacy one day and I saw this girl who had this beautiful hair, like her hair braided in like this color that I really wanted, and then also her hair, I think it was like a little bit down her back a little bit. So I was like, oh my god, who does your hair? And she told me who did her hair, and then she also gave me her number, well, her WhatsApp number, and then she also gave me her social media. Now, the hair braider that I'm going to link down below for you guys does not speak any English. She only speaks Swahili. If you are coming to Tanzania, I would definitely say learn some Swahili. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I really only know 10 words, but hopefully this Ramadan I can kind of, since I won't be doing too much of what I usually do, hopefully I can kind of dedicate myself to learning more Swahili. But yeah, but it's really best if you can have somebody, either what you can do is you can have somebody translate for you, or you can let, if you're coming to Tanzania, right, and you know someone who speaks English and Swahili, then you can tell them, can you please get in contact with this hair braider, let her know where I will be located, and also let them know what type of hair you want. This basically, if you have a picture reference, that's best, and then also maybe get a picture reference for how long you want your hair to be. Now for me, she has done a really phenomenal job. I've gotten my hair braided twice from her, by her, and my hair has grown pretty well. She does a really good job. The first time that I got my hair braided, I want to say it was 50,000 shillings. So that was about $21 in USD. And that one, it wasn't like past my bottom. It was it was just touching my bottom, right? Well, just like before, like low back. That's how long it was. These ones that I have, they are actually past my bottom. So they almost go to my knees. And then also they are curly tips. They used to be much curlier, but I'm always playing with my hair. That's like I don't know why I keep doing that, but it's like a nervous habit or something. But this one was actually 90,000 shillings. So this was actually a total of $39 USD. And also, she came to my house. She actually came to my house. She bought the hair. So the price for getting your hair done is basically, the price is kind of all inclusive. That includes her Really, yeah, it's really all inclusive because I also did pay her for transportation. So I think when I was done, everything was about 90,000 shillings for this exact hairstyle, which it goes all the way down to my bottom, past my bottom actually, and that was for her to get the hair, for her to come to the home, and then for her to do the hair at my home. So that was about 90,000 shillings, and then I think I want to say because she came relatively early. I actually was asleep when she came, and she was ringing the doorbell, and I was knocked out. So, really, she was outside for like 40 minutes, which I feel horrible about. But she was a doll. She actually stayed there, and she came in right away, did the hair and everything. She did my hair from I think from 8 o'clock all the way up until I want to say 4. So that's roughly about 8 hours. So it took her about 8 or 6 hours and everything to do my hair, like to do this style in particular. The other style that I had, I think that one took about maybe 6 to 5 hours. The one that I had with the brown hair. So it was a really good process. She actually came and she did the hair by herself. She had no help whatsoever. She's a very fast braider. If you want to, you can tell her maybe in Swahili, hey, I don't want it so tight or whatever, just in case. Because for me, I don't really like my hair super tight, like her gripping the edges or whatever, because I want to keep my edges. So that was the only thing. But you can always let her know in Swahili. You can even get your Google app and do Google Translate and say, hey, in Swahili, tell her what you need or whatever you want or whatever. I have a dada at my home, which is basically somebody who helps like cook, clean, do laundry. So she was able to communicate that with her about what my needs were. So it really is good to have a translator. She's a phenomenal braider. I mean, I've had these braids in my hair. Let me see. I want to get the exact date for you guys. Because right now it is currently March 20th. I got these braids done. Let me see. Give me 2 seconds, you guys. Okay, March 1st. So it's been about 19 days. So this is a little bit over 2 weeks. And I mean, it still looks good. The parts are still, you can still see the parts and everything. The only reason why it may look a little bit rougher, me personally, whenever I get my braids, I am a little bit lazy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like wrap my hair down perfectly and then like put the foam and then loose it and all that. And then also I'm usually at the beach, so just take that into consideration. But I mean, the hair has really held up. It's doing phenomenal. I mean, you can still see the parts and everything. Honestly, I could leave my hair in for like another, I would like to say maybe another month or two, but I probably wouldn't leave it in for 2 months. Let me not lie. I'll probably leave it in for another month. Because usually I only keep my braids in for a month to 2 weeks because I like to wash it on a consistent basis. I have not gone ahead and done like a hair wash video yet, but if you guys want to know how I take care of my braids, especially if it starts itching or something, or to take care of the hair underneath, please just comment down below. But yes, you guys, it is pretty inexpensive to get your hair braided. I mean, these are basically like small to medium braids. Like, I mean, even when you look at the parts, they're pretty small, really. And this was only $39. Never in America would this have cost that much. This was like 90,000 shillings here. $39 for this, including her transport. Usually I give tips, so really I paid her 100,000 shillings. So that's about $50. I think so. Yeah. No, it might be 40. I don't know. I'll write it down below so you guys can see. But yeah, usually I give a tip always, and then I usually give her like something to drink, and then maybe I give her a fruit so on her way home she has something. But yeah, and I also offer her water while she's here and stuff. So I mean, it's really a phenomenal experience. She comes with her hair and everything, and usually the transport is not that much for them to come to your home and everything. So yeah, but phenomenal job. Absolutely loved her work. I'm probably going to go ahead and get my hair braided again in a month or whatever. But I'm going to keep this in for a while because I really love the style. I really love the curly ends. They were more curly before, But yeah, absolutely beautiful. If you're wondering if you should take a trip just to come get your hair braided, I would totally say book a flight, come to Tanzania just to get your hair braided, and then go back to America if you want to. But yeah, I absolutely love these braids. They're so beautiful. you know, obviously when you get your hair braided first, it's a little bit like a little tight, so your hair has to get a little bit used to it or whatever. But I mean, it's not even heavy at all. And it's just fun. I'm just loving having my hair all the way down to my bottom. Like, I just feel like a bad chick. I feel like one of those, I feel like Nicki Minaj almost with the long hair. But yes, you guys, if you guys have any more questions about my adventures here in Tanzania, please comment down below. But it is Mary. Oh, and I will also link her Instagram. I don't think I'm going to put her number. I will just actually give you her Instagram. And you guys can also DM her. But when you are DMing her, I will say go to Google Translate whatever you have to say in English, translate it into Swahili. And if you have somebody on the ground here who you know speaks English and Swahili, just let them, just contact them. But if you guys want to do a consultation with me about life in Tanzania, or you have some questions, or you need some information, please just refer down below to my email and we can set up a consultation for you. But it's Mary. I invite you guys to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below.